And cybersecurity researchers have found technical evidence they said could link North Korea with the global WannaCry ransomware cyber attacks that has infected more than 300,000 computers in 150 countries since Friday.
Symantec and the Kaspersky Lab said on Monday, May 15th, that some code in an earlier version of the WannaCry software had also appeared in programs used by the Lazarus Group, which researchers from many companies have identified as North Korea-run hacking operation.
This has been on our radar for some time. They first came onto our radar when the Sony attack happened. They basically broke into Sony's networks and overwrote all of their files, bringing down their whole computing infrastructure. They also did a massive, what we call wiping attack on the South Korean broadcasters and also South Korean banks. And then most recently, they had been pinned against the attacks in Bangladesh, on the Bank of Bangladesh, where they tried to transfer $1 billion. They made some typos and successfully transferred out $81 million. The Sony attacks were attributed to North Korea by the US government, and the South Korean government attributed their wiping attacks to the North Koreans as well.
Both firms said it was too early to tell whether North Korea was involved in the attacks based on the evidence that was published on Twitter by Google security researcher Neil Mehta. The attacks, which slowed on Monday, are among the fastest speeding extortion campaigns on record.
It does seem pretty clear that this is not the kind of thing a very professional cyber criminal would do. Guys who are involved in these types of schemes like to run just under the radar. You want to infect as many machines as possible, but still be under the radar. As soon as you add something like an exploit that allows it to spread indiscriminately, like we saw with WannaCry, then, it becomes extremely high profile.
The research will be closely followed by law enforcement agencies around the world, including Washington, where President Donald Trump's Homeland Security Advisor said on Monday that both foreign nations and cyber criminals were possible culprits. The two security firms said that they needed to study the code more and asked for others to help with analysis. Hackers do reuse code from other operations, so even copied lines fall well short of proof. US and European security officials told Reuters on condition of anonymity that it was too early to say who might be behind the attacks, but they did not rule out North Korea as a suspect.